About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. The Yanks look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Now at the plate, Pedro Severino. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Baltimore.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Pedro Severino.
0-1 the count. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well. You're confident. You go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters' meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. One and two, here it comes. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Hero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Trey Mancini.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a sinker. Called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Alex Cobb gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Alex Cobb and another of a long list of guys recovering and coming all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Not an overpowering pitcher. 92 to 94 miles an hour would sink. Good changeup, good curveball. He's a guy that needs to establish the strike zone early. He's not the kind of guy that's going to blow you away.
Hard liner to center field. Stewart has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. He's hit 8 home runs in his last 10 games. Did you hear me? That's 8 bombs in his last 10 games. Whatever you're doing, stop and watch this guy hit. He's been putting on a show.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Cobb is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Count 2-1.
One pitch, a knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Cameron Maybin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maybin. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Cobb gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Orioles, the
first pitch coming. Here it is.
Mark Trumbo.
And he fouls this one off. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dwight Smith Jr. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Austin.
Now at the plate, Austin wins. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ball 1, well below the zone. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Now here's the pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 24.
Coming to the plate now, DJ Stewart. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Wins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped him up. Tomlinson has a play, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Renato Nunez is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 39.
Jonathan Villar is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Number 2, Jonathan Villar.
So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius, and he does so riding a 9-game hitting streak, so he's certainly a threat with the bat right now.
Gregorius.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Jace Peterson has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base. Number 23.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Scotty Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Hero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
No balls and one strike. The 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
None out, runners at first and second. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stewart is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. One thing I want you to focus on, throw away last game. When you commit 5+ errors as a team, that is ridiculous. That is not the norm. You wash that off and move on. This team is much better than that, much more prepared on the defensive side of the ball. I look for them to bounce back. I hope they bounce back. Let's see what happens in this one.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nino Reese. And it's been a big series for him with the bat. He's collected 8 hits already. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting it, the third baseman, Shelby Tomlinson.
In now, Shelby Tomlinson. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Comes set. The 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Will move to the third with no score. At the plate, Chance Sisco, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Sisco.
First delivery to him on the way. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow it.
Taken high and deep to right. Hayward looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Striding in, number 1. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball low is he's able to lay off the slider. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Base is empty here with nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. VR leads off first with one away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. He's there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Runs up and gets this one down.
3.
Orioles on the board first.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. No balls and a strike to count. Frazier tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Smith is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now back. First baseman.
Ready for another chance. Heath Saunders. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mancini is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Tyler Wade. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. The tag, and digging in, Trey Mancini. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one, and one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
1 out now in the Orioles 4th, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. He's there, but oh, he clanks it off his glove. The relay, and he is in there. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The third baseman, Jay.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Orioles leave one. They lead it 1-0. Stepping up now, Cameron Maben. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Here's Didi Gregorius as it's grounded sharply to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits?
Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nino Reese.
Into the box now, Nino Reese. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that baby's gone. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, after this blast, the third home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Stewart is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth. And that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
4 runs here in this half inning. Cobb looks in. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Cisco is there. And the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We played 4 full. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs,
Leading off for the Orioles.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Number 24.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Tanaka is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Now the 2-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Renato Nunez. And basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt. Nunez is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Oh, and that liner caught him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Hit softly on the ground to third. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the... Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Heath Saunders. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Line toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning.
The left fielder, Cameron.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Strike one to start the at-bat. Wade on second. Maben at first with no outs. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Standing in now, Scotty Hayward. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
I'll tell you, the guy in the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
No balls and 1 strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stewart giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batting, the designated
Trying to
hitter,
pick things up where we left off. Nino Reese.
There's a deep fly ball. It doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Tanner Scott gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready with the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He can't track it down as this ball falls.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Stewart comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
now batting.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Fouled off. Sanchez over at second. Reese is over at first with 1 away. A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back standing. Now the double steal is on here. And the runner. And now the tag is applied over at third. And this will go in the books as a caught stealing with his jumpiness at second, costing him there. 2 away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Dwight Smith Jr.
Jonathan Holder takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the New York Yankees, number 56, Jonathan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. No one out with a runner at second. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Now batting, number 24.
Stepping into the box, DJ Stewart. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. 0-1 the count. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That gets down and the inning will continue. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 9-3 ball game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Maben is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Heath Saunders. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First offering on its way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Stewart facing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Striding into the box,
baseman.
Tyler Wade. He singled his last time up.
Wade.
Now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Here's Cameron Maben now. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he's safe. Didi Gregorius will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Home run. Didi Gregorius has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Scotty Hayward is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone. Back-to-back homers.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Stewart is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Shelby Tomlinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. So striding forward now, Renato Nunez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. DJ LeMahieu has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base, number 26, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Frazier sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Mancini. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep to right center. Hayward going back on it at the track. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Orioles.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt. Some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, third base.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and set to go as the third baseman, Jace Peterson. Strike one to start the at-bat. For the current campaign, Peterson is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that one is gone! In now DJ Stewart.
Number 24.
And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Stepping in now, Chance Sisco. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Into the box, number 1. No balls and a strike to count. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick him up right here.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
The batter, number 2.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jonathan Villar. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way, and they are really hitting their stride now as this will cut into that deficit even further. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. In to score, the runner from second. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roy. I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Digging in to try it again, Clint Frazier. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, man, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Scott is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Heath Saunders. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Got him fishing that time, 0-1. To third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
The batter, number 14.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Wade. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. This one's down to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Cameron Maybin. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The batter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius. And it looks like this could be a critical. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Smith going back, still going back. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick. And that's awfully hard to do.
Scotty Hayward will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. 3 runs already home here. Fouled away. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single, so if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stewart is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Mark Trumbo. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. Ready now for Baltimore. Dwight Smith Jr. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Lead-off double now with base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Trumbo, the runner at third. Smith at second. Peterson on at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation. but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
The catcher.
He's set and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Number 1, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Bases are loaded with only one out. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Boyd is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Luke Boyd.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bases are loaded here. One man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. So the Bronx Bombers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run.
Now batting.
Goes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in once again, Trey Mancini, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 9. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nino Reese. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. LeMahieu manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
Yeah, this is interesting, man. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo, and he's working on a 3-double game right now.
Mark Trumbo.
Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 54. Aroldis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stand. Strike one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. On the ground near home. Sanchez is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for the Orioles.
In now for the O's, Dwight Smith Jr. working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. And that's through for a base hit.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Jace Peterson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Now at the plate, DJ Stewart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he has come through big time, as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And that's going to plate the tying run from second, as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Chance Sisco will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. Into the box now number 1. Line towards center field. Frazier is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Leading off the inning, Luke Voigt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Richard Blyer comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 48.
First delivery to him on the way.
Blyer.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Blyer, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Goodbye, home run.
Next for the Yankees.
Stepping in now, baseman, Tyler Wade. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Smith is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Cameron Maybin. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Swung on, hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. In now, Gregorius. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. Now a flare out to left center. Mancini coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. In now, Scotty Hayward. They'll go to work on getting that time run home from second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly on the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he fouls this one off. Gregorius at second with 2 down. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Nino Reese. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Last chance for the Yankees. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that gets down. This is going to tie the game and maybe even win it. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with now to the plate, Renato Nunez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to
Stepping in, Luke Voigt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but